Okay, here's the situation, guys. So we have a veteran that was, we put in for major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. The VA service connected him for these conditions. A little bit of background on the veteran. The veteran served in the Marine Corps, okay? He has the combat action ribbon, so he did see combat. He also has other medical conditions that are service connected. When he went through the VA medical exam for the compensation exam, the examiner did diagnose him with major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. Okay, so at that point, we thought that he might need an increase on that. We put him in for an increase, but what happened was that the psychiatrist that done the examination took it and said, wait a minute, well, I'm changing the diagnosis to post-traumatic stress. So that he was service-connected for the major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. Psychiatrist said, man, this has progressed, and this is post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, with that being said, then the Department of Veterans Affairs Benefits Management System, what they came back and said was it was a clear and unmistakable error, and we are proposing to sever the mental health completely, taking away the 70%. Completely. And the reason why is they're saying that within the record, there is nothing that shows that he was diagnosed with PTSD. That doesn't matter. It is the psychiatrist that changed over from the major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder to the post-traumatic stress. The fact that it is not in the record that he's treated for post-traumatic stress does not matter. That was the doctor did that, but he still does have the major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. So they are proposing to sever it completely. Now, this is the retarded stuff that goes on at the Department of Veterans Affairs Benefits Management System all the time. So they're saying we, the VA, made a clear and unmistakable error. And what that means, because I'm Sergeant Bunn, I don't know how to communicate in ways that other people do, that a retarded third grader could have got it correct. But they, the VA, are admitting that they made a mistake and that he should have never been service connected for these mental health conditions. Even though he went through a compensation exam and they did diagnose him major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. We put him for an increase. A psychiatrist, okay, there are people that they're paying to do it, okay. It also went and said, wait a minute, no, this has progressed. It's way past that. Now he has post-traumatic stress disorder and deserves an increase. So then, what I call the paperwork Nazis at the Department of Veterans Affairs, what they decided to do was, oh, wait a minute, we don't see anywhere in the file where he was ever treated for post-traumatic stress while in service or out of service. Well, you retard. Of course he wasn't. It was your psychiatrist that you're paying to the compensation exam that that said it had increased to that severity. This is the kind of crap that goes on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, okay? The Department of Veterans Affairs, and they have to take control, and they have to understand that when these veterans are sticking a gun in their mouth and they're rinsing their mouth out with buckshot, it's because of this kind of bull crap right here that is going on. They admitted, we made a clear and unmistakable error. Well, here's the truth. The clear and unmistakable error is the fact that you, Mr. VA, went back and now are severing the benefits for this veteran that you're saying your people that you pay to do these compensation exams, that they were the ones that were wrong. So you're admitting that they are wrong, and you're asking us to take it that, okay, trust us, it was a clear and unmistakable error. The clear and unmistakable error is this, that you even identified a clear and unmistakable error in this process. What your retarded self should have done was to go back and say, oh no, wait a minute, he wasn't treated for PTSD, so we're not going to accept that diagnosis. But we did service connected for major depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. So we're going to keep that diagnosis. And the doctor said it has increased the severity enough to warrant from 50 up to 70. But more than that, in VA law, that psychiatrist, a psychologist or a psychiatrist, not a nurse practitioner, they have the ability to diagnose post-traumatic stress. So the person that you're paying actually went and done it. So how do you think that VA, how that veteran feels? Served in the Marine Corps, has a combat action ribbon, puts in these claims, been denied multiple times, gets over here to us, and then we find out where the mistakes are made. Then we get them compensated. And then the paperwork Nazis at the Department of Veterans Affairs come up with some kind of harebrained bull crap like this, saying we're going to take the benefits from the veteran. So whenever you're talking to me, Mr. VA, Secretary of Department of Veterans Affairs, Mr. President, or anybody else out there, and you expect me to accept anything you're saying as fact, well, you know what? I can't do that. It's because I don't give a damn that you're saying that you've done more claims and got them completed since January 20th up until now than ever before. Because the truth of the matter is, yeah, anybody can decide these claims, deny, take away the damn veterans' benefits, okay? Yeah, you're getting the claims done, but 70% of them are done incorrectly. So guys, just so you know, this video is out there. Pull your head out of your fourth point of contact, do the right deadgum thing, and quit screwing us veterans. Because veterans are tired, they're sticking guns in their mouth, they're blowing the back of their head off because of this kind of stuff right here. So whoever this video gets to, I hope it's the public, so you understand exactly what is going on out there when it comes to veterans getting the compensation and the health care and the benefits that they deserve. This is Sergeant Bun, out.